And NEDA Chief Arsenio Balisacan is echoing the President's stand on the charter change being pushed in the lower house. Secretary Balisacan says there are more important priorities in Congress that will impact on the economy. Again, Freddie Abando reports.
Speaker Feliciano Belmonte's crusade to push constitutional reforms may have gained a semblance of support from the Senate. To gain the extra mile, the challenge is to overcome the toughest hurdle, the President's go signal to proceed. The Speaker is advocating amendments to the economic provisions of the Constitution which restrict foreign investments. The President's chief economic advisors agreed with Belmonte. But for Secretary Arsenio Balisacan, there were more important priorities to be tackled in Congress which impact on the economy.
There are many other areas now that affect that investment climate. And I think that what we have been working on is there are low-lying fruits there that have constrained investment. For example, every report that I see on what constrains investment in this country is poor infrastructure. How will that opening up of the Constitution immediately will allow you to address that constraint? It's really and you know you don't need to wait for the opening up of or any constitutional change to address this bottleneck.
Among the bills is the antitrust law, the land use policy, the modernization of the Bureau of Customs. Balisacan has initiated a strong bid to amend the BOT law with special emphasis on the issuance of temporary restraining orders from the courts to stop the award and implementation of infrastructure projects. TROs are initiated by losing bidders.
We are working with Congress now that we are hoping that we would get these reforms, particular reforms on the BOT law, on the incentives, on the rationalization, and a few others within this session of the Congress. That's until June, but at least within the year, because next year I assume it will be quite difficult to get new legislation.
Speaker Belmonte has a schedule for the approval of the measure by the end of 2014. Congress will simply legislate. No need to convene a constituent assembly. Amendments included are provisions on land ownership, opening investments in public utilities, media, and advertising. Since Belmonte controls the ruling majority, the prospects of approval is promising. But again, the President has the final say.
Those who filed separate resolutions to call for a constitutional convention, have withdrawn their resolutions in favor of what is obviously doable, which is to pass these proposed economic changes. The very simple one of inserting the critical provision saying unless provided by law.
For the People's Television Network, this is Freddie Abando reporting.